This is a contemporary mega mansion here in Beverly Hills, California. It has a remarkable infinity edge pool with some of the best views in the entire city. It has very unique architectural details throughout, living wall, beautiful primary suite, and so many other things. And today, we're going to tour this property in its entirety. But before we do, make sure to subscribe because we're touring more homes just like this one every single week on the channel. Also, huge thank you to everyone who made this tour possible. You can find their information down below in the description. And now let's get started. We're here today in bright and sunny Beverly Hills, California, about to tour this remarkable modern property here right in front of me. Looking up at the exterior, you have a very contemporary and minimalist architecture. We've got the use of the rustic metallic detail here to my right. You have the glass railed staircase here, and also right down below me, you have views of your lower level water feature and living wall. You can also access that living wall just right over there from your private motor gate, which leads you into some exterior parking spaces. Also, the property is nicely gated and you've got colorful plant life all across the exterior. Now follow me through your wooden pivot door, and guys, I'm 6'3" for reference. This has to be the tallest door we have ever seen on this channel. You can see right here, it's actually crafted with these wooden panel details. And first of all, take a look at the door handle that you have. It's actually this piece of metal. And you can also see how thick this door is too. They are not playing around with the security at this home. Very secure. Of course, it feels like I'm closing the door to a bank vault or something. This is crazy. And then if you want to lock the door, all you do is just press this little switch right here, and the deadbolt is actually automatic, which is something we have never seen before. Now you can see we are led to the main level of the property here. You've got the skylight above, bringing so much natural light in. Also above me, you have a unique contemporary light fixture above. And like I said, we are on the main level of the property. We have an upside down floor plan at this home. The top level contains your essential amenities, including your kitchen, dining room, living areas, and we also have access to your rooftop deck, which we will be seeing in just a bit. The level below us contains access to that water feature and living wall. Plus you have the primary bedroom suite, and then the floor below that contains access directly out to your backyard with your infinity edge pool. And then we have a level below that, and that is your lowest level living area. It also includes a gym and some dining spaces as well. Of course, we're going to tour this property in its entirety. Let's start right here, guys. You can see I've just made it out to this very large outdoor living section. Also, something very interesting you will be noticing is that this balcony is actually curved. It's visible from the lower level and it looks very remarkable. I love the architectural details that they have all across this property. Of course, we will be talking about that in detail throughout the video. You see more of the rustic metallic exterior here at this side of the property. We have an outdoor dining table for 6 guests. Next to that, more seating, and then we have access into another interior living area. We'll go back there in just a bit. Also, you have this exterior staircase with more of the rustic metal details taking you down to the backyard, and you also have access to all of the other levels of this property, which is quite remarkable. Now, follow me right over here. You can see we have these pocket sliding doors, which have been completely set back into the wall, and you can see we've just made it seamlessly into your great room. We have access into the kitchen, living room, and dining space, and we also have a unique bar section here to my right-hand side. We have the onyx countertops, backlit of course. Also, you will be noticing we have your glass enclosed wine cellar just over here. It's completely temperature controlled. Open this up and you have all of your unique wooden shelving spaces inside of there, which looks amazing. Next to that, you've got floating shelving with the onyx backlit detail. And I want you to take a look up above at the ceiling of this level. So you can see we have these very interesting vertical wooden panel details all across this section here. This is not a feature that we have ever seen before on the channel, and I'm a big fan of this interior. This is very, very unique. There's a lot of interesting details to talk about, and of course, we will be mentioning them throughout the video. Now, in front of me, this is your dining space, which has seating for 8 guests. Contemporary light fixture is positioned above. You also will notice these linear strip lights up above me here in the ceiling. Now, in front of me, this is your family room, which has the L-shaped couch, contemporary furniture all throughout, and we have more pocket sliding doors, which take us to the end of this outdoor living area, this suspended balcony. And guys, take a look at the views that you have every day when you're relaxing at your family room. The Wilshire corridor is right in front of us, and it's such a clear day. I can actually see the ocean right behind the Wilshire corridor. Of course, we get just amazing views of all of the foliage here in Beverly Hills. And one more thing down below us, we have views of your infinity edge pool section. Great backyard down there. Of course, we will be seeing it in its entirety later on. Now, let's head back inside the property. We have more of these natural wooden toned floors, and you can see that we have just seamlessly made it here into your well-appointed minimalist kitchen here, which is complete with custom cabinetry all throughout the space. To my left, you've got breakfast bar seating for 3 at this wooden butcher's block. And we see more of the unique ceiling details above me here. Let's go ahead and take a turn around this section. We have Gaggenau appliances all throughout the area. You've got the espresso machine, microwave, and you also have your double oven setup. And these ovens actually open out to the side, which is quite unique. You've got the waterfall edge countertops here. Let's continue our tour around the corner. We see more custom wooden details throughout, and this feature is quite remarkable. So go ahead and push all of these doors right here. You actually have your Gaggenau side-by-side fridge and freezer here, which of course is nicely paneled. And then next to that, you actually have another refrigeration area with the stainless steel interior. Quite unique that you have 3 spaces. Now let's move down through more custom cabinetry. Of course, you've got your Gaggenau cooktop to my right, 5 burners in front of me, and then a single large burner here. You have 2 fabricated sink setups on either side of me, and let's see what else we have. Of course, you've got your paneled dishwasher number 1, and next to that, you just have some more custom cabinetry, which is indeed all soft closing. Linear light fixture is positioned above, and we have the unique skylights above too, which bring lots of natural lights into this main level here. Again, I love the triangular details here on that ceiling. And then from this vantage point, just take a look at how breathtaking the views look from this space. I promise this is not a green screen. This is real. This is quite remarkable. But that's not all for this top level. We have to continue our tour. To my right, you have your elevator access, and then you have your powder room, which has the pedestal sink with the unique wallpaper details across this section. And you can see to my left, that is the floating wooden staircase, which takes you down below to your lower level, which has the living wall and access to your primary bedroom suite. Now to my right, you actually have some sliding glass doors, which further take you out to that outdoor living area that I mentioned to you earlier. Linear skylights extend all the way down this area here, and you can see at the end of this hallway, we've made it here into your living section. You've got the L-shaped couch, of course, more wooden details in front of me. You've got the flat screen TV, and we see more of the unique lighting above me here on the ceiling. Now, just around this corner, we also have more pocket sliding doors, taking us back to that outdoor balcony section. We get views down below to your massive backyard space, and like I mentioned earlier as well, this is that exterior staircase with the rustic details, which take you back down to each level of the property. Now, before we head downstairs and check out the level below us, I actually want to go ahead and take you up here briefly. This staircase leads us to the rooftop deck. You've got a seating area to my right, and then once again, just the beautiful views here in Beverly Hills, the Wilshire corridor, and the ocean in the distance. Now follow me back down that exterior staircase, and we've made it back to this balcony section, and that concludes our tour for this main level. So now follow me down the stairs and let's check out the lower level. We've just made it down to the lower level here of the property, and like I mentioned earlier, this is that floating staircase which takes you out to your living wall. Also, you have access into your garage, and then at the end of the hall, that's your primary bedroom suite. We see more of the vertical wooden panel details in front of me, and I love this circular wall that surrounds this entire section here. Of course, floating staircase has these glass panels which extend very high. I like that a lot. Now, before we see the living wall and the primary suite, follow me right here. This is the first guest bedroom that we will be seeing on this lower level. You've got the closet storage to my right, contemporary furniture, and then these Fleetwood doors pocket into the wall, giving you direct access to this wraparound balcony. This balcony is also curved just like the one that we saw right above it. Also, you get great views of your infinity edge pool, and you have direct access here to this open atrium staircase, which has more of the metallic details like I mentioned to you earlier. This balcony is very unique. We have the curved glass panels there as well. Now let's continue our tour. In front of me, this is the ensuite bathroom with the floating vanity, and we have your glass enclosed walk-in shower space. Now let's continue back down to this lower level hallway. We have the floor to ceiling walls of glass overlooking your beautiful living wall with the floating steps, of course. To my left, we have another guest bedroom, which once again gets great views. You also have a seating area, vertical wooden panel details, and an ensuite bathroom with the glass enclosed walk-in shower space. And if we further continue down this hallway, the vertical wooden panels continue with the LED backlighting. And if we take a look right here, this is the main event. Follow me right out here. We've made it to your living wall. Of course, right here you can see we have the water feature and these floating steps. Living wall to my left. This is amazing. The living wall is illuminated with these LED lights. It looks remarkable at nighttime, and also I should mention, we will be seeing exactly what this property looks like at night. We'll be touring it at nighttime as well, so you should stick around for that. Also, that pathway takes you back out to your parking space and your garage. Now, in front of me, we have your laundry room, which has space for 2 stacked appliances, custom upper and lower cabinetry. Across, you have the elevator access, storage to my right, and then if we take a look right here to my left-hand side, you can see we have your massive wooden pivot door, and this area takes us directly down to the primary bedroom suite, guys. Right when you come in, you're hit head-on with the remarkable views. We'll see that in a second. Also, I wanted to mention you have very minimalist contemporary furniture throughout the space. I love the stone wall right above your bed area. Also, we see more of those vertical wooden panel details, and you have views into your primary bathroom, which we will be seeing in just a bit. Also, you have your fireplace in front of me, and this is a very unique detail. So they actually have all of this firewood right here located right next to your fireplace. I'm not sure if this is usable firewood. I don't want to take anything out. I feel like it'll all just fall down or something, but if this is an art installation, it looks very, very cool for this area. Now above me, we have the unique track lighting details, and just around the corner, this is your primary closet here. You've got the center island with the glass paneled top, lots of custom cabinetry here below the section. Of course, that is all soft closing. Open shelving here as well. We've got the LED lights illuminating this entire space, and I love the collection of light fixtures you have above your center island. You've got floating glass shelving here and glass paneled custom cabinets all across this section here. What an amazing area. Also to my left, you've got a sliding door which takes you down a staircase which further goes down to your backyard. Also on my left, I did mention this fireplace already, but it has a very interesting triangular detail, something I've never seen before. Now before we see that primary bathroom, we got to talk about your views. You've got the glass railing here, and then again, guys, unobstructed Wilshire corridor views, and then all of the beautiful foliage here in Beverly Hills, California. Views down below to the infinity edge pool, and this balcony is not shared with any other bedroom. It is completely separate from the rest. Could you imagine waking up with these views every day? This is quite remarkable. Now let's continue our tour just up this section here. We've got the water closet to my right, and then around this corner, this is your primary bathroom here. Right when you come in, floating vanity with the dual sink setup, fabricated sink slopes downward. We've got more built-in custom shelving and cabinetry throughout, hanging light fixtures on either side of this vanity. Also, you've got a freestanding tub to my right. Next to that, river rock details. So it truly feels like you have your very own private spa. It feels like you're relaxing by the beach with this vibe. You get more views of Beverly Hills, and they frosted the top half of this glass for your privacy. We've got more LED light strips across the space. Glass enclosed walk-in shower has the linear drainage, massive rain head above with the built-in body spray. And if we continue our tour back down through this primary suite, that concludes our tour for this lower level. So now we have to head down one more space. Let's go ahead and check out that backyard. We have made it to the impressive backyard here at this contemporary mega mansion. And if we continue down, you can see right next to me, this is your beautiful infinity edge pool, which overlooks the entire city of Beverly Hills. You've got all of the beautiful foliage and the hillside here in the distance. Also, again, like I've been saying, Wilshire corridor is right there with the ocean views. This linear pool extends down here towards some pool chairs. You have your infinity edge hot tub in that section too, which of course we'll check out in just a second. Also, this pathway leads us into a guest bedroom, which we'll see in just a bit. The backyard is nicely railed with the glass panels. And if we move down through, we have the colorful tropical plant life throughout. Now, like I mentioned earlier, we have your hot tub positioned here to my left. Of course, you can easily sit 10 to 12 people in this jacuzzi space. And again, like I mentioned, the pool is very linear and it just looks out directly to the Wilshire corridor. You could swim right to it, it seems. It's quite impressive. Of course, the beautiful foliage throughout. And if we take a look right next to me, you've got some pool chairs here, and then next to that, you've got, of course, an outdoor seating area, Also, in front of me, we have access to that exterior staircase, which takes you up to all levels of the property. We have more of the rustic metal details across this space here. Let's go ahead and continue down. Glass railing surrounds this entire backyard section. We've got lots of trees and plant life, providing lots of privacy to this backyard here. In front of me, you have an outdoor dining space with seating for up to 8 guests here. And then one more time, guys, take a look at the exterior architecture. It's so unique. It's unlike anything I've really ever seen before. Of course, another living wall. These are the curved balconies that we did see earlier. Lots of plant life. And if we continue down, I love how the property looks from this angle. It's so unique. Now, moving through, that's all for the backyard, but we still have some interior sections that connect to this backyard. So follow me straight ahead. You can see that we've made it into another bedroom section, which has an amazing seating area and what looks like a private kitchen or bar area. On my left, you've got the flat screen TV. Natural wooden tone details surround this entire room right here. This center island has seating for 3 guests here. Moving through, you've got more custom cabinetry and floating shelving throughout. LED lights illuminate the space, and around the corner, this is the California king-size bed setup. You've got more natural wooden tones with the LED lights, and around this corner, you have closet access, and of course, like we saw earlier, we get direct access to that backyard from this room. Then to my left, this is your full-size bathroom, which has a glass enclosed walk-in shower space. One more thing though, that's not all for this lower level. You gotta follow me back to the end of the backyard, and you can see to my left, we have your very own private guest house. It's only accessible from this point. You've got the linear light strips above, vertical wooden panel details, contemporary furniture, and then if you follow me down this pathway here, this leads into the ensuite bathroom with the glass enclosed walk-in shower, and you also have a laundry space to my left. And if you were curious, you also could make this into your very own pool bathroom because, again, it's only accessible from this outdoor point. Now, we already saw the rest of the backyard. We saw the infinity edge pool, but that's not all for the property. We have one more very unique living and working space down below us, so let's go check that out. We've just made it down to the lowest level of the property, and this space is quite unique. Also, it's nicely railed with the glass panels all the way down, and you get more views of the Wilshire corridor at the end of the space. Also, we have beautiful landscaping all across this section right here. Follow me to my right, and like I mentioned earlier, this is a living section. You also have a dining table right in front of me. Now, what's very interesting about this space is that it's actually not finished yet. So when the new owner purchases the property, the idea is they can customize this lower level space to have whatever amenities that they wish. Of course, if we continue down, the space does continue. It's a very spacious area. You've got more seating spaces. You've got your outdoor gym here, of course. And next to that, you've got a massage area with more seating. You could do your yoga down here every morning, watch the sunrise, watch the sun set. The sun is actually setting right now there in the distance. Now let's continue down. Like I said, more views of the Wilshire corridor. And guys, that concludes our tour for the daytime. But now we're gonna see what this house looks like at nighttime. So let's do it. Thank you guys so much for sticking around until the end of this video. If you made it this far, please don't forget to subscribe. We're touring more homes just like this one every single week on the channel. Huge thank you to everyone that made this tour possible. You can find their info down below, and I'll see you in the next one.